Fixing bulk insert failures after dropping and recreating SQL Server tables. Resolving bulk insert errors when dropping and recreating tables in SQL Server. When designing ETL processes that import data from CSV files, a common approach is to drop and recreate the target table to ensure its structure is correct before loading new data. However, attempting to run a drop table, create table, and bulk insert in a single script can cause errors if the table structure changes. The problem. Here's what typically triggers the issue. The ETL script drops the existing table if it exists. The table is recreated with the desired structure. A bulk insert loads data from the CSV file into the newly created table. If the table existed before with a different structure, the bulk insert may fail with an error like cannot obtain the required interface, IID_I columns info, from old DB provider bulk for linked server, null. This cryptic error happens because SQL Server's batch compilation process locks in metadata before executing the batch, so the bulk insert still sees the old table structure despite the drop and create commands. Why does this happen? SQL Server compiles and optimizes the entire batch before running it. Thus, when the parser reaches the bulk insert statement, it references the table metadata as it existed at the start of the batch. Dropping and recreating the table within the same batch does not update this reference. The solution: use batch separators. To ensure SQL Server recognizes the new table structure, separate the table definition steps from the bulk insert using a batch separator. This forces SQL Server to compile and execute the table changes before running the insert. How to implement. Key points. The Go command separates batches. When running in SQL Server Management Studio or tools that support batch separators, this tells the server to execute all commands above before continuing. If executing programmatically, via code, you must issue these as separate commands to ensure proper compilation. Additional tips. Avoid wrapping the drop/create and bulk insert in a single explicit transaction, as this does not affect batch compilation behavior. Ensure your ETL tool or environment supports batch separators or executes statements sequentially. Keep set options like date format after the batch separator to apply them to the bulk insert batch. Summary. Dropping and recreating tables dynamically in ETL scripts is perfectly valid, but SQL Server's batch processing requires careful separation of metadata altering commands and data import commands. Using Go batch separators or executing the drop/create and bulk insert as separate commands resolves interface errors and ensures the bulk insert recognizes the new table schema. This approach keeps your ETL script clean, maintainable, and reliable within a single file or process.